Alright guys, let's do a test drive with this nice 2005 Silverado V-Star 1100 Classic. Really good looking bike. This one's got you know, it's a Silverado. It's got the studded bag, studded seat, studded tank bag. Cool. This particular bike has just look at that, just hit 21,000 miles. Runs like a top. These bikes do last a long time. And let's take it for a little spin. Now the V-Star is a very popular bike. Yamaha's been selling them for a long time. They have a lot of different sizes. They have they got a V-Star 250. They have a V-Star 650, which is actually a cool bike. They have a V-Star, this one 1100, and they have the V-Star 1300. If you're looking for a a full-size bike, not entry level, more of a someone's been riding for a little while, or mid-level, the V-Star 1100 or 1300 really is a great option. You can pick these things up for a very reasonable price. This one's just under $4,000, and man, it runs really, really good. And I love the color. I love that black and green combo. The V-Star is a V-twin, and this one is fuel carbureted. Now some people, I'm not scared to buy a carbureted bike. If it runs good, you know what I mean, the carburetor's working fine, there's no problem, then all you got to do is just before you let it sit for the winter, the last couple times you ride it, gets either fuel stabilizer or run non-ethanol fuel in it. And then you're probably going to want to drain the, maybe even drain the carb. They always have a little screw on there that you can drain the fuel out of the carb before you let it sit for the winter. But if you do that and then throw the bike on a battery tender, you know what I mean, you're not going to have any problems. You're going to, it's going to fire right up. It's going to last you, probably 4 or 5 years like that. If you don't, and you keep some old, gas starts smelling pretty bad after about 6 weeks. So in a carbureted car, in a carbureted bike, you're gonna have problems with it. In a car, cars don't care; they'll burn anything. So this bike is fuel carbureted, and so it does have a choke. But it's tuned right and it runs very well. It has no problem firing right up, and it really is a smooth ride. And it does have plenty of power. It is a 5-speed. It does have plenty of power, and it does have a really good sound. These Vance and Hines pipes really unleash the good sound of this bike. It's definitely a comfortable bike too. It feels nice and nimble. It looks like a really big bike, but for 1100 it's not that big. But this is most likely more power than anyone really needs on the street. Yeah, I sell a lot of these bikes. Ooh, almost hit that bird. I sell a lot of these bikes, and I really enjoy riding them. Yamaha really, they know how to make a good motorcycle. Anything from the R6 to the R3, R1 to the big Road Stars and the Royal Stars. The V-Star is their cruiser bike line, and they know how to make a bike. Big differentiation between the 1100s and the 1300s is the 1100s are shaft driven and the 1300s are belt driven. So if you have a preference between the two, that might be that could be the deciding factor. I haven't really noticed that much more power out of the 1300. You know, if you're just, you know, cruising around the back road on the highway a little bit, you know what I mean? You know, just don't try to get a 1300 because you need one, because you think you need one. You know what I mean? I mean, this has plenty of power. All things being equal, if you like the looks and the style of the 1100 better, get the 1100. I just never thought the 1300 was that much more powerful. Alright guys, yeah, this is a really fun bike. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is what it feels like to ride a 05 V-Star 1100. And this bike has 21,000 miles on it, and I tell you what, I've ridden V-Stars with you know, 1,500 miles on it. I couldn't tell the difference. Engine still sounds quiet. It's not making any funny noises. Still has plenty of power. Yeah, it's a really good bike. Someone's gonna have a lot of fun with this thing. And it's definitely a cool color combo. All right, guys.